Hi guys, I'm just going to finish this. It's nearly done. I won't be long, and then I'll show you what Mr. Postman's brought. Move it to one side. I'm just having a go at something that I saw on YouTube, and it was glasses, and I thought it might work with a bottle, and I have seen some people do bottles. So it's my first attempt. It's not wonderful, but I'm getting the idea on what I need to do. Hi Ian, hello my friend, how are you doing? Hi Annie, sorry I had to go early on your live, I was just so uncomfortable. I tell you, my life's just one accident after another, isn't it? Sorry I was late as well. I got so carried away with this and watching YouTube that I forgot I was supposed to be on. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting wrapping a bottle in some clay pieces, and the theme is more flowers. I couldn't get the paper off, so I'm trying to cover just over the paper areas. And I've managed to do it so far, and I think it's working out not so bad, but we'll see what you think. I'm very sore, Annie, very, very sore. I feel every time I move, I feel like I'm tearing something, and it's burns. So I'm trying not to move, as you can imagine. Just need to burnish that now and then do the collar. What do you think, guys? Hiya, Emma. So that's all fully, so it needs bacon. Well, it needs some finishing off and some bacon. So we'll see what happens with that later. Right. I think most of that's going to go in the bin. Well, into the, what you may call it, pot. There we go. And that one in there. And that one in there. And the rest can be put into the scrap pile. Right, I'll get out what's come. Mr. Postman. Whoa, Mr. Postman's been again. He's been twice. But unfortunately, I opened the other one and I put it upstairs and I can't carry it back downstairs. So I'll have to just tell you about it. And then next time my daughter's in, I'll get her to bring it back downstairs and I'll do a live to show you what was in that. And basically, it was I jointly won with DD's Crafts. So I got lovely kit and stuff in there. But she also sent me some gifts. And one of the things she sent me was a die cutting machine. So I've been playing with that. I was absolutely overwhelmed with the amount of stuff she sent me, to the point that I was sat in tears just at the kindness that somebody recognised something that I needed. And before I bought it, she said, have a go at this and make sure it's something you want. She says, I've had a new one. So isn't that so kind? Absolutely, really kind of her. I was, as I say, I was overwhelmed with the kindness that our YouTubers in the crafting community show each other. It's just amazing. It really is. Right, I'll put that one to the side and I'll play with that later. And we'll get out what Mr. Postman's brought. It's the Easy Whim subscription box. I did take it out of its wrapping. And I'll show you what he brought. There's the box. Nice box. Almost looks like it's for Guy Fawkes. All those fireworks. I think it's New Year. So this is the January box. just get a wet wipe. I'll just get a wet wipe. I've got a load of stuff coming today, so we might have another video on Thursday telling you all about what else has come, because I've got another fair to do in February. So I've got two. I've got one in the first weekend of February. I think it's something like the 8th or something. And then the next one's the week after. So one's in Loftus, which is my hometown, and one's in Redcar, which is about 20 minutes drive. So I'm looking forward to those. So I've been getting bits and bobs that I need in order to get things ready for the fair. So once they come, I'll be sitting down and looking at everything and putting it all in bits. I bought some baskets. I bought, some display units and things like that. So let's get back to this box. Here we are. So let's have a look. Dun, dun, dun. And the lid's off. Whoa. Mr. Postman. He brought 2 diamond paintings today. We've got a 40 by 30, centimetres that is, with 35 colours. And it is of some, I think they're otters. They're either otters or beavers. Can you see that? You see that picture? Oh, they're beautiful. And then, you'll have to have a look. Let me have a look at that. So that one, that is a round drill. So there we've got all the beads or the drills for that, which is very nice. They all come, as I said before, they've all come ready bagged, so it's ready kitted up for you. And it's a really nice kit. The diamonds themselves are really nice, and they give a lovely sparkle. For all its double-sided adhesive, the quality of the canvas is usually pretty good, and the stickiness is really good. I've got one that I'm doing at the moment, so once I've finished it, because I've had so much on and I have not been well, that I haven't got round to doing it. So I've got a few things I need to finish, and then I really need to do some diamond painting to get sorted for the gallery show that I want. Hiya, Jackie! Oh, no! I thought I haven't seen you for a while. How have you been? It is a lovely diamond pit. I think it's going to be nice, and it's round, so more than likely I'll do it. The other one is a 30 by 40 this time, so it's the other way around. And it's got 34 colours. And this one's beautiful. It's a zebra. Wait, can you see? Zebra with flowers on. And that's a square drill. And they're the drills for that. And the beautiful colours. Gorgeous yellow. And then you've got the blacks and whites of the, whatchamacallit. You're getting better slowly. Oh, I'm so pleased, Jackie. I've missed you. It's been really strange without you. Everybody's gone. I'm down to 2 people. Right. Then there's also, this has come. Now, I'm interested in doing this. It's a little wooden squirrel. And you make it up. So that's what it is. And you make it up into little bits. So they're all cut out ready. So I'll either try and do that myself, or my daughter, if she sees it, she'll nab it. Because she's terrible for that. Everything. We've also got another cushion cover. I think it's a cushion cover. Let's have a look. Let's read, see what it says. Are you ready? It says, Happy New Year, crafter. Perfect time to make some new resolutions to try out new crafts every month. Start 2022 by bringing more colour to your house with this butterfly-themed diamond pillowcase. So this is a pillowcase. So I don't know whether it's slightly bigger than a cushion cover that we call, because this comes from America. So it's got a lovely butterfly on it. And I've not done the last one, but they seem to be really good quality. And this is like got a canvas backing. Can you see that? So it's quite a thick, nice backing, and it's and I'm not so keen on the feel of the front. It's like a almost rough polyestery, waterproofy type stuff. But it looks like it's going to be nice. So as soon as I get that up and done, I must get sorted and get some of these easy whim subscription boxes done. I've got diamond paintings coming out my ears. So that's that. We then got a quilling set. So this one is to make a pendant or a key ring or something. It says necklace set. It's got the strapping, the backing, and then all the things you need to do quilling. So that's going to be dead easy. That's a really easy pattern. So I'll do that online, and then we'll see what it turns out like. It also came with a measuring tool that we use for diamonds. I've got loads of these. So if anybody wants one, please let me know. I can easily post it to you. And it's got different circles and to size out the papers. So what you do is you roll your paper, then put it in one of those circles to see whether it's the right size for you. So they're actually really good. And then there's also the kit here for the 2 diamond paintings. You get a pen, and it's got a 4-player set and tweezers, pointy tweezers, the sharp ones. It's got 2 long sheets of wax, 4 cubes it would be equivalent to, and then it's got a tray with a spout. It's also got a pen squidgy widgy idgy bidgy thing. Okay, so that's what come in the diamond box this week. I also managed to get some alcohol, new urethane stuff, polyurethane alcohol for my resin. And so I've been, but I've got no resin, so I've not done it. I did have a tester set of resin. Now, where did my daughter put there? Oh, sorry, buffing. I got this resin was advertised as being super clear and crystal clear and all the rest of it. So I thought, well, I'm not buying loads of it. I'm going to see what it's like. And it was like perfect for jewelry and blah, blah, blah. So I bought a little 75-gram bottle. And then you had the 25-gram. And that was perfect measurements. So you just added the 2 together. And you made your resin. And this is what I've come up with. Because I also played with my inks. I also played with my alcohol inks to see what would happen. Because I'm trying to get this, you know, where you drop the ink in and you put some sinker ink in, and you're supposed to get these like feathery looks. Now I've managed it with some of them, but the white ink has gone really. This was done with this resin. Now I also used a little bit of UV resin at the beginning, and I'll show you on which ones I did that. So that's that one, and that's the back. I then put the rest of them in this little box. I added some hearts, little sequin hearts to one. That's that one. It's got some, and then I had a bit of a spillage, and some of the ink from one of them drifted over, and it's gone into the back of it. So we've got that little ink splash at the back, which is actually not too bad, and it looks quite nice. But then you've got the sequins at the front there. And then I did a bigger one again with the sequins, and then you had the ink spillage at the back. But that's the front with all the sequins in. Now, my daughter's not keen on that one, but she said she would like it without the sequins in. She thinks it looks cheap, But I don't know. So it's up to people's taste, isn't it? I suppose. Oh, that wants to go in the box. Just a minute. I'm not so bad, Jackie, thank you. I fell down the stairs, so I'm in a lot of pain. But other than that, I'm not so bad. Some sinker inks heavier than others, heavier than the colours, and they just go straight through and don't get that. I know that's what seems to be happening, yet they came in the same box, so I assumed they would be all right. But some of it's worked and some of it hasn't, so I don't know whether maybe I've put too much in or I've put it in a bit too soon. One person suggested that I wait until the ink started to set, like the resin started to set a little bit, and then add it then, so that it's a thicker resin. So I'm going to do that next time and see what happens. But these are another two. Now these are the ones also that have had a bit of a spillage. Why? I don't know where the red ink came from, but these ones are those that sort of fit together. You know, you give one to one person and one to the other. So that's the back of them. And then that's the front. And as I say, I used about 3 different colours of ink and then the white inks. Now, I don't think they look horrible, but the white ink isn't supposed to hit the bottom like that. I know I don't want to give up though, Annie. I'm determined. I'm one of those, I'm going to determine to succeed. I'm going to get it. And I'm nearly there. You can see some of the feathery bits, and you can particularly see it in these, which are lovely. I love these. And I used yellows and oranges and then the white. So that's the round one. Can you see that? Okay, it's a bit. Let me just bring this a bit closer. Oh, I vanished. You vanished. Where are you? There we go. Sorry about that. Hi, hey. So I brought this a bit closer. So there. So you can see. Can you see that it sort of worked, but then you've got the white ink at the bottom. Now it actually works quite well, because then there's these two here. So there's this one. Can you see them all right? It's a bit of a glare through the window. There. So you've got the little droplet bits here, but then you've got the white splurges, and it's a bit whiter at the bottom. So that's actually worked out well. So what my daughter suggested is I use that one and then this one, put them the same way up, so the white ink's at the bottom. There. Where the droplets have hit the surface. But then and make them as a pair of earrings, because people like to wear these like odd shaped earrings each. So make them into a pair. So I'm going to do that. So that's those. Oh, I keep knocking you off. You keep vanishing on me. I keep knocking the computer. Then these are the ones I did with the UV resin first. So what I did is I placed some UV resin in the bottom of the mold, then added one of the flowers. Then after that, I cured it, poured epoxy resin over the top of it, and then added the other 2 flowers. Now the other 2 aren't the same colour, they're a lighter shade, so they haven't shown up quite as much, and they're just silver on the back, but it still looks quite nice. And again, we've had a little bit of a mess with the inks going over, but it's still not bad. Again, this is another one my daughter doesn't like. Then I did this one, which was a bit sea themed, and again I did the same process with the UV light first and then put a star in, so it goes that way. And then I added some of this like moss around the edges here. I added the moss to it, and I don't think that looks too bad, but again, my daughter doesn't like it. She thinks it looks cheap with a star in. And that's using blue ink. Then I did similar sort of thing with this one, again using the sequiny, well, gem flowers. So that's pink one, and then I've used the moss in there as well. You can just see it there, and that's that one. And then I did another couple like that. There's another, that one I quite like. You've got, it's a dark blue flower, so you've got the dark blue shown at the front, but then the silver at the back with the blue ink makes it look like it's just a lighter shade of blue. So that's the front. And that's the back. So there's not much different because of the ink, the blue ink. Then there's this one, which again is a light blue. It needs a little bit of stuff taken up, deburring. But again, it's a light blue flower and some blue ink. And then I did this, I had this charm that was a stopwatch, and I really liked it and I wanted to use it in something. So I put it in that, and I just used a black resin. So I did the UV resin first, put that in, cured it, then put some black resin over the top. So I keep dropping everything today. So you can see that from the edge. You can see the two different resins. From the front, it just looks like it's poured in a black resin. And then what happened, I had to take it out and cure the top a little bit more when we finished. I also did this one, same sort of idea, put the thanks in with the UV resin. It's also got a flower in there. I don't know what you just see here, like an orange glint. That's an orange sequin flower, but it hasn't gone through because you can see the back. Yeah, it didn't sink far enough. So that's that one. I then did this one, which again was a bit of a failure, but it's not horrible. We've got a lot of white dots on there, but there's then the gold pigments come through and the blues. The back is just a bit of a mishmash, but then the front's not too bad. Can you see that? Then there's again some more that I put bits in. There's a plain white one that I just put a resin. I was using resin up, so I put some. That's got a lovely sheen to it. It comes up orange and red, and but it's actually a red little gem flower. And then there was this one. Now I like this one. This was a small pink gem flower, and I put it in UV resin, and then poured a black resin over the top. And I think that's turned out really sweet. I like that one. Then there's another one here that I did, like the one I showed you at the beginning, like that. And again, that's not too bad. You can see the effect I'm looking for. But then you've got the blodges of white in it. And you see, there. I must get my new camera up and running. I'm trying to wait for my craft room, and then I can put it all up and leave it where it is. And then another one similar is this one, and this was using very different pinks and reds. And you can see the center of it. You can see the drop, like the little feathery sort of look to it, droplet type look there. And then around the outside has got the white that's hit the surface. Then there's a little tiny one I was just using, but that's gone totally wrong, and the white's just totally taken away the colour. But then this one is my favourite. I've left it till last. That's the back, and as you can see, I'd put little sequin hearts in. We've got a splash of gold and black, and there's a bit of blue in there. Now, when you turn it over, I don't know whether you'll be able to see. Let me just. The golds come through beautifully, and you can just, I'm going to get a bit closer down. You see there, you can just see the stars in some places, and they've got a slight bluey tinge to them. There's a couple more on this side here, and it really just makes it look a bit galaxy, and I really like that one. I don't know whether I'm going to put one of these so you've got the two pins on either side and the cord comes under and lift it that way, or to use the centerpiece. But I love that one. I really like that one. It does look like a galaxy. That's what I was trying to aim for, and I think I actually succeeded in that one. So that's bits that I played, and I got all of that out of those two bottles that I showed you at the beginning. So they need some work doing to them just to get them finished off nice to make some jewellery. So that's basically what I've been working on. I haven't done much else. Today is my first day that I've really sort of sat down and thought I must do some crafting. Especially with the fair coming up, I want some new bits and bobs because I did sell quite a bit. So I've ordered some more resin that hopefully will come today or tomorrow. I've ordered price tags, little display boxes, display bits. Because last time I was working with cardboard boxes underneath tablecloth and it just looked wrong. It made the tablecloth all skew with and it just didn't look right. So, and I need to get a tablecloth. But I'm just going to knit to boys and see whether I can get some fabric or a tablecloth, whichever they have. So I'm going to try that. Boys, by the way, is like it's the shop that sells all sorts in the UK. It sells craft stuff, it sells fabric, cushions, clothes, then pots, pans, all kinds of different bits and bobs. I suppose it might be a little bit like what is it you have? Oh, can't remember the name. But anyway, that's the kind of shop it is. So you can go in there and you can get all kinds of different stuff. So I'll have a look in there and see what they have. Yes, I will be adding it onto Twitter. I've not made much to do to Twitter, so I haven't been putting any on. I have made a load of cards. Again, that box is upstairs, I think. Yep, it got taken upstairs, so I can't really get it down. I tell you what, I'll nip up. Give me 2 minutes. And Walmart, that's the one. I'll nip upstairs and I'll just bring a few down. So give me 2 seconds. Oh, well, it might take a bit longer than 2 seconds the way I'm walking. But I won't be long. Oh, ow. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Right. So I brought a few down. Some of the stuff I've used is stuff that was kindly given to me by Dee. So thank you very much, Dee. This is one of them. So I've cut the card down to fit it. It was a pad that you get these sort of backings from. So what I did was I had she gave me some little feet. There was some little feet in there. And it's a boy and it's a girl sticker. So I put some of the feet on and then I cut this teddy out. I used 2 or 3 of them and cut the teddy out to make it stand up a little bit. And then I kept the other side to use in a different card. So that's that one. Some of these are what I did a while ago. So that's that. This is a die cut that my mum sent me. And then I just used a patterned card behind it and round the back. And then it's got an insert in. That's that one. This is some papers that I had. And then this stamp, I love this stamp. It's basically, it's two polar bears, a mammy and or a daddy and I always think it's a dad and a baby looking at the stars. And then I just decorated it. So I used plain, it's like a textured orangey tan card. And then I had this backing paper. So I used the backing paper with the stars on because I thought, well, that's appropriate. And then cut out some of what was left and just made these sort of diagonal cuts across the card. I quite like that one. I think it turned out quite nice. Then I did this. This is some things that I got. I don't know where I got them from, to be honest. I think I got them from my mother-in-law, this one. Again, this came in a book of backings. And then I cut out some of the squares. The stickers, get well soon. Your general stickers that you get in most shops. Boys have loads of them. But there's also a shop in Loftus that sells them. So I'm able to get some there. So that's that one. Then I did this one. And again, I used a backing paper, then a textured to go on the front. And then I just had a sticker and it had lots of like fashion items. So like things you'd put on your desk, on your dressing table. Maybe this was a book, a little perfume bottle, another perfume bottle, a couple of handbags, a tray, little heart there, and then a love you with an exclamation mark. So yeah, I've been working on man's cards. This is another one of the man's cards for Get Well Soon. And it says masculine down that bit. And again, this came from one of those backing books. So you get the book with all the different backings in. And then I cut it up because I didn't like one side of it or a little bit of it. So then I used this here and put it over the top. And I put dimensionals underneath so it stands up. So that's that one. Then this is another man's card based on a motorbike. So again, it was backing paper. I used one piece of it along the bottom that just had writing on and put Get Well Soon. Then another one going up over, and you have part of the bike on here. But then I cut out the whole bike again using dimensionals and put it on. I don't know whether I like this space here, but I didn't want to put the bike over the other bike. So anyway, it's okay. It's not too bad. So that's that one. Then we have another man's card. This one is based on boats. The backing paper just had logical on. It wasn't anything really striped. It was just stripy and squares. So I used that. Then some plain textured backing card. And then again used the stickers. So it was congratulations. I thought this would be nice for passing a test or something like that. It had fishing, boating fun, and then this boat. So just a fun little card for a man. Then another one with the logical backing paper, again using the boating stamp. And this is boating fun, congratulations. So I thought passing a test or, anything really. You don't have to use the congratulations. You could take the congratulations off and put something else on. Then this is another man's. I brought a few man's cards down. This one was based on a backing sheet that had beer on. So again, I did the same sort of principle, used the main part of the backing paper, used another page, cut out the beers, used dimensionals and stuck it on. And then we put again, congratulations. Could change that to Get Well Soon, but I thought with it being the beer, congratulations was appropriate. Then we have another one which is both, but it used the similar sort of backing paper, but this time with wines. So what I did was put it on a different way, like that. And then we put happy anniversary on the bottom. And I put wine glasses, wine bottles, little stickers, wine glasses, and they're slightly raised up and then a little heart here. Oh no, it's a wine glass, sorry. So dotted around with wine glasses. Just simple. This one's really simple. Again, it's just we use textured, because the card was green, I used a textured green backing paper in a darker colour, then used a book backing paper. Got another little sticker, basically a butterfly, and then just put a thank you on. Dead simple. I think sometimes less is more, and that's what Denise told me, or Dee Dee. Then this one based on butterflies. This didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted it. It says butterfly kisses. And then it's just 2 stickers of butterflies on, again, backing cards. Oh, this one I love well, I love bits of it. I love the stamp here. This squirrel stamp is lovely. And then I just use a different stamp with little hearts on. And at the top it says best wishes. And then just some of the backing paper, just put a stripe down the side just to brighten it up a bit. So that can be a card for any occasion, really. I then did this one. I think I've shown this one before. I wasn't overly happy with it. It's difficult to see, but you've got an owl on a branch there. Then you've got a bush, and then just for you. Can you see that? And then again, it's on the backing paper. And this is just a bit of like string, twine, whatever. It's like a silver metallic-y type string or cord. And I've just stuck that down there. So that's that one. We've got a just for you again with the same stamp. I just did a plain black stamp with just for you with a stamp, and I put it on the 2 backing papers. It's a nice stamp, isn't it? I used another stamp here. Again, this is, oh, it's got stuck. Again, this is, I'll have to stick this one on. But we had stickers like a little heart there, best friends, and then a little handbag and a shoe, and then there was another like bit, but this has come off for some reason, so I'll have to stick it back on. And then we had just plain backing paper. Well, I did 3 sort of backings. I did the backing paper, pattern backing paper, textured purple, and then a plain white card. And then I did the stamping on that. And then, as I say, this will be dimensional, using dimensional. But I'll just stick that back on, so I'll leave that out. Just sort out. Then I had a load of these long, thin cards that I got given. So again, I used a lot of stickers, made them dead simple, easy. This is with very special wishes, and it's just butterflies and ladybirds and a couple of flower stickers, and I just dotted them around. Then this one's using bits and bobs that I had given in a starter kit. So again, just these bits that I've cut out, and then I've put a little tree scene along the bottom. I haven't put a comment on that one yet, but I thought people can use it for any occasion. Then I did another dad's one. This one's on that way, and it's a get well soon, based on cars. It's designed as a man's card, but a lot of women love cars, so you could go to somebody who's really into cars and give that to them as a get well soon. Again, a similar sort of thing, using the backing cards, the texture card that I've had. And then this was what I got from a little shop in Loftus. I used dimensionals to just sort of raise it up a little bit. And then I've got the stickers, love you. So nothing flash about them. This one was a sticker again, like a lady, fashion lady. A lot of people are into these ladies. And then I've just put just for you with a little bow on the bottom. And again, that's just on textured pink card on top of this card looks yellow on there, but it's actually it's like a pale pink. another pale pink card. Then I used some card that I was given that has it's been embossed, and I did it in 3 different sizes. So we've got the long, thin, then that, then a patterned, and I used the scissors that I got from when I got a load of stuff off eBay, and just cut along here on the pink, and then did the same on the embossed. So that use that as the thank you. Then these stickers, just gold stickers on. So look, just this one I did used again the stickers, but this time I coloured them in, made them look a bit more colourful, and I quite like the outcome. Again, that's on pink card. See what else I've done. These ones I was really pleased with. I can't remember what the name of the place was. Something Designs. And this all came in a kit, the papers. So you had the papers, you had the ribbon, and you had the diamantes, and then you had these little bits, and I just put them together. So I cut one of the cards in quarters, in half, diagonally, and added it to the black card that was there. So this is the pattern paper. Then there was these 2 bits. So that says unforgettable, and then you've got this one says vintage. I put the black ribbon across the middle, and then the diamantes, as you can see. Then there was another one that I did similar sort of thing. Again, this had the same papers, but I used paper, cut it in half. I had this, it wasn't part of the kit. And it just said many thanks. And then these 3 diamantes. I'm not sure whether I just like that the way it is. Looking at it again, I think it's growing on me. But if you think I could improve it in any way, please let me know. If you think I could improve any of these, if you think something needs to be done to make them better, or I'm missing something, and please let me know. Because as I say, this is a new hobby. I've not done, well, I have done, I'm saying I've not done many cards, but since I started, I've got a box full of them, and I've sold a load as well. Sorry, I just needed a drink then. These ones are nice. I had a load of papers with these different sort of very pastel-y, vintagey type look to them. And all I did was put them on the back, use them as the main focal point of the card. It had a sentiment on and everything, so all I did was cut it out and stick it on. Dead simple. This is from some of the stuff that Denise sent me. Dee Dee sent me. This was in the stuff that she sent me. So I just basically stuck it on, and then I got some stickers. They came in the post the other week. There, I got 3 packs, and they say lots of different things. You got smileys, quotes from the Bible. We've got she believed she could, so she did. Happy thoughts. You're doing great. Howdy. Today is a good day for a good day. Choose joy. Follow your dreams. There's always hope. So they're all like these. I'll show you some. I asked for sentiments, and I got like stickers with sentiments on, and I saw these and I thought, oh, these are a bit different. So as you can see, they're very different, lots of different stickers. So I used them on the cards where appropriate. So this one, you can do this. I thought that was nice if somebody's sitting with before their exams or before a test of some kind, or if they're doing something major in their lives, you can, even if they're just down, you can send a card like that that says you've done this. Hiya, Carl, I've just seen you come in. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. This one was a bit different. I'll just put these out of the way. This one was a bit different. The cards were made from flowered paper and they had inserts to go in with them that matched. And then I just put these little bits that I had, cut them off and put them in. And the same with this one. It was a similar sort of set where you had the back of the card, then the insert, and then I got this stamp, your special, so I use that. And then this one, what I did was use some of my resin pieces. So it's a card for a baby. I used these stamps. So this one's a stamp with an elephant coming out of a gift box. I think the stamp's designed for a birthday, but I thought, well, there's no reason why I can't use it for this. So this, I think, is supposed to be wrapping paper, but I thought it looked like a baby blanket. So I used some glitter glues, or sticklers is what people are calling them now, I think, and just outlined the wrapping and the bow, and then put some little bits of that same colour in the base to make it look like a blanket surrounding the elephant. Then I had this lovely ribbon, which is, I've actually put it on the wrong way around, but I like this side better. I don't think there's a really wrong way. Then I had this stamp with a balloon, and I thought that was nice. It looks like it's got a phone or a camera or something. It might be a postcard, I'm not sure, but you've got this bear coming down. So I put some embossing powder on the balloon and a little bit of the glitter glue here. Then these here are actually resin pieces. They're small little pink resin. So there's a stork, there's a baby's foot, there's a nappy pin, a pram, a rattle, rocking horse, and then another foot at the bottom. And I thought, well, they're not too heavy. I could use them on the card. So that's what I did. I needed something to fill this. So I put those on. And then out of my sticker kit, I had this, and it says, welcome to 10 tiny fingers and 10 tiny toes. Congratulations on the birth of your baby girl. So just put that. So that's the 10 tiny fingers. It looks a bit wonky, actually. Congratulations. And then on the birth of your baby girl. So I quite like that one. Well, that's true. People wouldn't buy them, but it was a friend who bought them. But she was willing to pay. I charged £1.50 per card. I was going to just say 50 pence, but she refused to pay 50 pence. She says they pay nearly £2 for them in the shops. So I thought, well, we'll go 150 and see what she says about that. And she was quite happy to pay it. And she took 11.50's worth of cards, which worked out quite nicely for me. Got rid of a few. The trouble is, I made them all back again. So, does anybody fancy coming on for a chat? I've done everything. I've shown you everything. That just this bottle is what I'm working on at the minute. This bottle. So I've used lots of flower canes that I had here, and done that round in a diagonal circle. Then I added some green leaves around this corner here. I've added a different flower cane here with the different green leaves and different sort of petals and things inside. And then in the centre, I used a lovely black and red cane here. So all I need now is something to go around the bottle top, and I think I might just use a ribbon or something. I don't really want to use any more clay. It needs to go in the oven to bake. But what do you think, guys? Do you think it's worth the effort of baking it, or do you think I should just bin it? I don't know. I really don't know. It's not really what I wanted, but I wanted to use some of this stuff that I already had because it was getting old and hard. So I wanted to use some of that. So that's what I've done. I am not too bad, Jackie. Thank you. I fell down the stairs, which most of you know, and I've hurt my buttocks. It's really badly bruised. And I've got to be careful in case I get an infection in it. Oh, I'm having to go. People are coming home, so I'm going to have to go. So that's what I've been doing, and that's what's come. So I'm going to love you and leave you guys. I'll see you another time. Next time I get something in or something new I've made that I want your comments on. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up. Make a comment. That's always good. As I say, constructive criticism is always welcome here. And I'll see you next time. Hope you all stay safe and well. Thank you very much. See you later. Don't forget to pass on a smile if you get the opportunity to. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.
You waffle somewhat chronic at the end.
I hadn't finished. It hasn't. Shh. It hasn't ended.